Laptop Millionaire is a 2012 book written by Anastasi. This book is about initially making and selling information products and using guerrilla marketing techniques to make money. The latter strategy is to become an internet marketer who has networks within multiple market niches. The book uses compelling stories from the author as well as from many of his clients, and for each chapter there is a summary section of the chapter. I recommend this book as an introduction to the idea of becoming an internet marketer. Introduction. The book starts with a story from the author and how he came from rags to riches by finding a wealthy mentor. Key ideas from the introduction are: have a mindset of giving value rather than consuming and taking. A business is a vehicle of giving added value to a target market. The more you can understand about the needs of your customers, the more value you can give and the more money you can make. We need to market our products so customers can find our solution. There are many ways of doing this, and one way is using the internet. We need traffic to our website and then convert that traffic into customers. Once we have an understanding of these numbers, then we can evaluate how our business can stay afloat with the money coming from these sources compared to how much we spend on the marketing. From there you can evaluate the traffic coming in, conversion rates, and how much each of the customers spends on average. Then work out the expense for each customer and you'll see if you end up making or losing money. Chapter 1. eBooks. The author encourages us to get into the ebook market. Making and selling ebooks have small overhead costs, like having a website, and the product is digital so it can be sold infinitely. The information in this chapter is fairly similar to the information found in the Six-Figure Second Income book. The website for selling your book could be as simple as having a landing page to sell the book, and then a second page thanking the customer for the purchase. We want to focus on a market that is looking for solutions to a known problem. If we can provide the information that eases the problem, and the market has enough money to pay for the ebook, then we have a winning ebook idea. You can use the Google keyword tool to find problems that have a crowd behind it. Getting the information. Asking the right questions to the right people and finding valuable answers will get you all the information you need for a complete ebook. In order to write a book that would target the problems people have, we can simply ask them what they want most. This could be as simple as asking one open question and then asking that one open question to multiple people. We'll end up with several different questions, some of them repeated, and then answer the questions in the book. Another way to target the information is to interview an expert. You would be surprised how many experts would be happy to do an interview, even if you're not a well-known reporter. Offer a coffee or meal, but if all else fails, you can pay them for their time. Maybe do this when you've set up an income stream. You could do a similar thing with a teleseminar or a webinar. You could have a panel of experts. You can then transcribe the information and turn it into a book. You could even make audio books if the audio is a good enough quality. If this is the next step in your business, you will want to look into buying separate recording devices rather than the cheap ones on your phone. Getting someone else to make it. You don't even need to write the book yourself. You could hire a freelancer through elance.com to find the answers, write the book, and send it to you. You could buy a book that is already half-made from PLR websites. PLR means private label rights. The book then goes on to recommend getting other people to make products that you will sell, such as software applications. You could have someone translate your book into another language, and then you sell to that market language. Your ebook could be as simple as collecting key articles and videos on the internet. As long as the information is in public domain, then you can use it. Chapter 2. List Building and Email Marketing. The list of customer contacts is your lifeblood of your internet business. Being able to send relevant, targeted offers and valuable information to them at the click of a mouse is incredibly effective. The author claims several instances where he would send affiliate links and links to his newest product to the clients in his list. Within hours, his income would get a boost, often thousands of dollars. The more emails you curate, the greater your pay rise. Your mailing list is highly important because it will generate repeat business and thus a passive income. It is much easier to sell to an existing customer than a new customer. It is possible to curate emails by offering a special report or PDF for free in exchange for an email address. Remember, your customer list is a source of knowledge on the problems they face. They are a source of income when you provide them value, and they are a source of networking opportunity in that you could end up in a joint venture with some of them. Always deliver value and add value in various ways. Chapter 3. Search Engine Optimization. Search engine optimization, or SEO, is about making your website appear higher in the results section of a search engine. For example, when someone searches strong wind umbrellas in Google, Google will return a bunch of results that it thinks are most relevant to that search. We want our website to be high up in that list so that the traffic is funneled to our website. The way to do this is by meeting Google's criteria for being a good website. One of the factors is having relevant content, like the right words in an article on the website. Another is when other websites have hyperlinks to our website. This tells Google that your website is quite important. The name of your website and how long it has been around and existing also helps. Chapter 4. YouTube. Making YouTube videos to drive traffic can be a lucrative option. You just need to leave links below a video for the watchers to follow. The link could be your website where you are selling a product, or it could be an affiliate link. The videos you make could be explaining a product, an idea, or a skill. You'd be surprised how useful it can be to someone to have something simple explained to them. Another strategy is to simply buy a YouTube channel that has already developed a following, or has a video that is relevant to the product you're selling or the affiliate link you want to put under the video. Chapter 5. Facebook. I don't think this chapter has as much relevance in 2022 as it did in 2012 when the book was written. There is probably a sizable audience that remains on Facebook, so paying for ads, setting up a Facebook page, leveraging Fiverr, and so on may still realize potential customers for your market niches. Chapter 6. Twitter. Using Twitter as a traffic collector to get people to your blog or opt-in page is a better long-term strategy than just posting affiliate links and products within tweets. Some of the strategies that the author recommends involves using influencers with large followings to leverage. This may still work as a strategy in 2022. Building a Twitter following can be as simple as posting a link to your Twitter on your blog or YouTube videos. You can also follow other people which are interested in the same niche as your Twitter account. There is a chance they will follow you back. When you want to put down some cash for curating a following, you can use Fiverr or tweetadder.com. There are other various websites that the book recommends you could use to make your Twitter account more effective at drawing traffic to your products. Chapter 7. Fiverr. Fiverr is good for driving traffic in other places. You can pay someone for a gig where they can direct traffic towards your website. You want to check if the crowd they have are actually within your market niche. Make sure to track how many clicks you end up with and then how much money per click you get. You may end up paying for a crowd that wasn't actually interested in your product. There are many other outsourcing sites as well that the author recommends. Another way to make money through Fiverr is arbitraging, where you buy a gig for an amount and then sell the gig for more. This may be more difficult now that more people know about Fiverr. However, you could try your luck and see what it is like acting as the middleman. The author also mentions that you can sell your time by offering gigs yourself on Fiverr. However, I don't think that would be helpful for you as you make your journey towards a business owner rather than just a side hustle. Chapter 8. Outsourcing. Outsourcing is getting someone else to do the work. This doesn't mean you can't do the work, but it does free up your time. Outsourcing is definitely something you should start easing into as your online business starts gaining traction. The book recommends hiring overseas workers as labor is cheaper in markets like the Philippines. You will want to outsource everything that is administrational, things like updating your website, finding new information, generating informational products. The sky's the limit. Don't feel intimidated by allowing someone to control the social media accounts that you have made, because they are not your personal ones, of course. You will need to vet your outsourcers. They need to have good English skills, and so on. You can find these things out when they apply for your classified. At first, give them a task that can act as a test of their skills. If you're happy with their performance, then keep them on. Ensure they report to you daily with the tasks they have completed. Over time, you will want to check that they are generating enough income to offset the expense required to pay for them. If they are doing exceptionally well, you can give them bonuses. You're the boss now, so it's up to you. If some are underperforming, you'll have to let them go. This chapter reminds me a lot of 4-Hour Workweek. Chapter 9. Local Business Marketing. Local business marketing is where you provide your SEO and internet marketing skills to promote a local business. If you have been capable of following the chapters so far, then you will have the skills and access to the manpower in order to be capable of taking care of the marketing for a local business. Many businesses do not have the time or the knowledge of being able to harness the power of the internet. So if you provide the skills for them, then you can leverage that to gain a local business's subscription to your service. Chapter 10. Membership Sites. Membership sites are similar in nature to selling digital products. However, it is subscription-based. The subscription that your clients buy will give them access to your learning material. This can be dished out slowly over time. Your clients will want something significant up front though, something that they can use immediately. We could offer a cheap 30-day trial period where they'll pay a little but get to see a good amount of the quality content. This will give the clients a chance to see the value you offer and also want more. The major difference between memberships and just selling ebooks is that a membership means a more steady income for you. With a known set of members, you will have a more reliable income stream compared to having to attract more new customers to buy your digital products. Chapter 11. Webinars. A webinar is an online seminar. Essentially, you present to an audience through the internet using a web camera, microphone, and presentation software. This type of presentation is usually live, so the people attending are watching at the same time you are presenting. The author gives tips for a structure for your webinar presentation. If you've given presentations in the past or already have those skills, then you'll be good to go. You can have experts in your webinar to give it more authority and credibility. You can also use joint ventures to promote your webinar. Get in touch with other like-minded business people, and this will give more credibility to all of you. You could team up with local businesses to make targeted webinars for market niches. You should record the presentation so you can sell the webinar as a digital product. On the webinar registration page, there should be an option to ask a question. This way the clients can ask their most important questions, and you can use this information to target their major problems, which means you're adding value to their lives. Chapter 12. Online Advertising. This last chapter is purely about selling and buying advertising over the internet. You could work as an advertising guru, setting up banners on websites related to your marketing niche. You could have your own advertisements that funnel traffic to your website, or you could have advertisements on your site as well. Watching your metrics is important. Remember that you are paying for a certain conversion ratio. Having high traffic numbers is great, but if you only get 2 sales from 1 million visitors, then it could be a waste of money. However, if you're getting those 2 sales for a couple of cents when those sales are a couple of dollars, then maybe it's not too bad after all. I have enjoyed making this video for myself and for you. If you found this information helpful and want to support my work, you can buy me a coffee, link in the description. Thank you for listening.